Welcome back, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at some crazy stuff I just got from Walmart. We got some 2021 Panini Chronicles $11, which I didn't know they had these types of stickers at Walmart, but we picked up 2 boxes. I believe I saw like a handful of them. I feel like they were the same box, going for $17.50, and on the box it said the normal price was $35. And then I saw these ones, and they were 11. So I was like, okay. I literally told my friend that I was shopping with. I was like, okay, if these end up, oh, I just shook the whole desk. If these end up being 17, like some of the stickers say, I'm not gonna buy them. But like, I feel like Cade Cunningham's in this box. If you're telling me these are $11, we're gonna go ahead and just rip them. You know, I'm not gonna ever say, I'm never ever gonna say no, especially in today's world. 1/3 market. Okay, I'm not good at this. I'm gonna do this off camera real quick. It's embarrassing, but oh well. I look, should just have something where I can cut them so I look like professional too. I don't open sports cards too much. I love sports, especially football and basketball. But go check your Walmarts, guys. Go check your Walmarts. For some reason, they seem to be selling boxes like insanely, or not some of them, but like I saw a couple of different brands. Not a ton of Panini. Topps Chromes, of course. I don't think anything Topps related was ever on sale. But we're gonna open both of these for one vid, so make sure to like and subscribe, as this is a new channel. I'm probably going to rebrand if you see the name, so I want to do all types of cards because I love sports just as much as I love Pokemon. Of course, I would love to say my catchphrase about, you know, card values going up and down for sports, but not for Pokemon, but I'm definitely not allowed to say it without getting my channel terminated. So, we're going to go ahead and, honestly, let's go ahead and just get both. Sick box, you know, of course. I mean, it's Panini Chronicles, which also, you know, it being 2021, who do you collect? Hashtag who do you collect? And with this is 20 cards per box. I believe it is what, 4 packs, 5 in each pack, right? 4 packs per box, 5 per, oh, there we go. And looks pretty good. I don't know actually, what are we looking at here? Blaster exclusive rookie and stars base cards. Cade Cunningham, of course. I don't know. What does it say? Blaster exclusive pink parallels. Look for. So, we're looking for pink parallels, I guess. Let's go and get both. We're just going to grab. I need to get better about not taking those off screen. But, let's go and bam, bam, bam. Boom. So, we got 8 packs now. Alright, so we got first on top. Let's go. Oh, first thing, 5 cards. That is one thing I will say about switching. Like, if you guys are into both types of cards, of course, most people that are scalpers. I will go ahead and, like, you know, I'm not gonna try and hide from the truth. It's actually be embarrassing if I have bad ball knowledge here, because like Corey Kispert, right? These are going to be draft picks. So some of these players, especially being college, I'm not gonna know many of them. We got Corey Kispert, get a little tribute. Ooh, I saw some. Was that already a pink? We got Davion Mitchell from Baylor. And then what do we got there? Ooh, a little Kai Jones from Texas. I'm assuming that's... Okay, well, maybe not after seeing that. What do we got there? We got another Corey Kispert, rookie. And then we got the rookies and stars, Moses Moody from Arkansas. Some of those already, like, I'm already saying, like, both those pink ones look absolutely sick. Of course, I don't know. I believe Kai Jones might be someone I do. Davion Mitchell sounds really familiar. And it's going to be embarrassing if some of these players are actually in there. It has been a couple years now, so many of these guys definitely demoted to the G League. But, you know, we're hoping that some of these players are, you know, your Cade Cunningham, you know, all that good stuff. And I'm, of course, going to look at some of these after, if I see any ones that look cool. I'm going to look at them and hopefully... Now, I will say, I mean, I've got an A-Rod right here, which is only a 7. It was my first ever card. So we're doing first ever video on this channel about sports cards. We're pulling out my first ever... This is my first ever sports card, much less graded card. Because before I was into it, and of course, I am young, so it's... You're not going to be like, yeah, that card is old, but probably 20... I don't know. What year do I think it is? Probably like 2016. I'm hoping around there. But with that being said, ooh, that looks cool. North Carolina. We got a little some MJ action. Who is this? Dayron. I hope I'm not pronouncing that right. Dayron Sharp from the Tar Heels. Of course, we're always looking for numbered stuff. That looks really, really cool, though. Luminance. We got what rated rookie? Charles. I'm opening them. I don't even know what to say for that name. Franz Wagner from Michigan. Ooh. Okay. Zaire Williams, little recon from Stanford. And we got Cade Cunningham, rookie. There we go. Okay. Wait. Okay, I actually, like, after this, I'm going to, of course, in editing, put it on screen. But that, I feel like that is definitely a solid, I believe it's base, right? But that is a solid little hit. That any amount of, because there's a lot of players, any amount of Cade Cunninghams is going to be a good little thing towards getting, what is this, $11? We paid 22 for both of these. I love the pink. I'm being dead honest, guys. I genuinely think this might be one of the better looking NBA, like just the pink. I love the pink, like parallel backgrounds, all that good stuff. I'm not too good on the terms either. I believe that might actually be a decent guard too. We'll look at that. And of course, I'm not gonna sit there and leave him on sleeve guard. I'm like, oh, that's a 20. I don't. Of course, it's from Walmart. The set was on clearance. I'm definitely gonna leave that to its own separate pile because that is, of course, yet again, if it's on the front cover, you know, it's gonna be a pretty dang good little thing. Jalen Suggs. I think Cade Cunningham's the only like real super. Like, am I trying to think from the 2021 draft class? Of course, it's in this. Cade Cunningham's definitely a superstar though. So, any amount of them. Of course, I'd love to get like a super cool, you know, number. That'd be pretty fire. But of course, beggars can't be choosers. So, Moses Moody, tribute from Arkansas. Nice little card. Jalen Johnson. Okay. Okay, Jalen Johnson's not a bad card either. Ooh, what in the world? That is sick. Jared Butler. Keon Johnson from Tennessee. And we got Franz Wagner from Michigan. I believe that no way. There's no way I don't see this being numbered, right? It's not. See, I'm gonna look really bad. Like, that's the thing that I can say is, of course, I don't open too much sports cards. So numbered, if I'm gonna look really bad if this is somehow numbered, and I'm just saying it's not. That looks really, really cool. Though. I like that card, and I do also think that Jalen Johnson is also another pretty good card, of course. Okay. Now there's just like 5 penny sleeves all over my floor. I'll pick it up later. I'll pick it up later. It'll be okay. But we'll leave that in there. Hey, I got one of them. Man, what is this? Is this the first box? Okay, we got the final pack of the first box. And now, if this was, of course, the $35 box it normally is, we're going to ignore that part. If this was the $35 box it normally is, I don't know if I could say the same, right? I don't know if I could be like, yeah, this has been pretty good so far. But the fact that it isn't means that I can say this has been pretty dang solid, guys. I was going to flip them around. Wow, those look so cool, guys. Like, genuinely. Flipping it around. Cameron Thomas from LSU. We got Jaden Springer from Tennessee. Ooh. We got a flip card. Oh my gosh, let's go. We got an auto. Oh my gosh. I was like, we got a flip card. That, like, the reaction's gonna be so delayed there, but we got, I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but a signature? That's pretty fire. I don't actually know what team that is either. Okay, so I just don't know anything about this player. Hey, but an auto is an auto. And that's from the first box too, guys. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Beautiful little auto. Going right there. And the card behind it's super sick too. But, of course, you know, that is going to be my first auto. That's my first ever basketball auto. So that's pretty neat little accomplishment right there. and along with the Cade Cunningham. That actually makes this first box. No way, this is $11. Okay, well, we'll see what I say after the second box. Because right now, it's looking pretty good. And actually, did I even look to see, is there a number? Jalen Green. Oh my, what a pack. Whoa. I mean, I don't think, yeah, the 4 is just his number. Look at that. Oh, no, I think this is going to be a solid card. That is sick. Let's go. $11 box. They're going to make me have to go buy more. This is good. You know, y'all might have to beat me to it, but other than that. See, I didn't struggle to open anything at all. All right. Wait, but that also means, like, do I have to go back? If y'all want, okay. I try to take that because I don't want to act like I can place cards in there. Hey, if y'all want, I'll go back and buy some other stuff. Charles. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Charles. What up, Charles? All right. Is that McNeese? I wasn't looking at that. I was definitely just Moses Moody again, but definitely Arkansas. Ooh, that looks. Hello? That's a sick looking card, though, Dayron. That's the second time I've pulled him. Ooh. Scotty Barnes. That's another pretty good card. I believe Scotty Barnes. Who's he on now? I remember him playing for a little bit in the NBA. I don't know yet again if he is still now. Jonathan Kuminga! Let's go! Warriors fans. I know, just off the fact that, you know, you got Warriors fans out there, though. That guy, he's going to be worth a nice little bit. Maybe, you know, maybe not anything. I'm going to go look and it's going to be $1 or $2. But, hey, instead of it being $35 and this needing to be like, you know, a $3 or $4 card to start making decent progress, at $1, like if it actually would sell at $1, is a huge step in the right direction in making up that stuff. So Scotty Barnes got 2 people that actually like are playing, and I know those are good cards. And that Sharon Sharp select always looks good. First pack already, and we already seen some heat out of this second box. Oh my. Guys. I don't know if I don't know if y'all can see that, but one of those cards looks thicker than the rest. Oh, and they're upside down. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Another Jalen Johnson. I'm thinking of the wrong card, am I? Yeah. But another Jalen Johnson. All right. Another Jalen Johnson. Does that mean we get another Jalen Johnson? Oh my. Josh Giddey! Yo! And another Jalen Johnson! Oh my. Tools of the trade, Josh Giddey. Oh my. No way. Okay, it is not a game-worn jersey, but look at that, guys. Oh my. Wow. Guys, I probably should just cut this, right? Okay, I'm gonna cut it so I don't do anything to the corner. I haven't put one in so long that I'm sorry if that looks a little, you know. All right, I just flat out ripped it. Okay, please. All right. There we go. We ripped the penny sleeve and we're able to get it in there. Oh my. Look at that. Second box. There's no way these are 11. Like, unless these cards are just worthless. Yet again, Jalen Johnson, full box of Jalen Johnson, right? Man. Rookies 1. Wow. Yeah, because I already boxed one of his cards. All right, look. See, like, right here and here, they're the same card. Okay. Wow. We definitely take a Josh Giddey patch. Josh Giddey, Cade Cunningham, all this beautiful stuff. That is insane. I'm gonna have to put that in one of those Ultra Pro things. Hey, we grading it. We grading it if it's worth a lot. I actually would. I'd entertain grading it. My first ever graded. That would be my first ever sent off graded card, and that includes both like everything. It'd be my first. I mean, it'd be my second graded card, at all for football. I've quit. No, I actually don't even have that many. I have like 4 Pokemon. So look at that. That is an actual player we know. I'm sorry, the other guy. I'm sure you're an amazing player, and maybe you are in the NBA. I mean, I don't. No, of course, Otto is probably not. Hopefully, he's in the G League succeeding somewhere. But we're literally we only did halfway of that box. We got a patch, dude. That's insane. And those aren't guaranteed, right? We are gonna have to check after this. I'm gonna have to bring up the box, maybe even after this. But that is nice to get that. Maybe we hit an auto too. They're flipped right now. We got Cameron Thomas, LSU tribute. We got Evan Mobley from, is that USC? Yes. Zaire Williams, rated rookie. Oh, there we go. A Cade Cunningham. Look at that. And who do we got there? We got Jalen Suggs. So, yet again, another amazing pack. So, we got another little rookie of Cade Cunningham. And we like that. We like that a lot. And I'm going to look at the rest of these players and all this stuff after. Yet again, I said I'll re-sleeve if any of these are like magically my best hit is. I mean, there's no way that I'm beating that patch. At least I don't think. Magically. But $11 is what I paid for each box. So $22 total. I mean, I don't even like saying that because honestly, that Josh Giddey patch, the rest of these cards might be kind of like, light. And then you got the Josh Giddey patch. That's just a whole nother. Jalen Green. Yet again, another absolute banger. Like, I feel like we're actually having either this is, I'm going to come back and like be like, wow, these are all trash. And you're going to like advise them like 50 cents a piece. But I feel like I'm hitting a decent amount of good people too. Like, Jalen Green is not, that is not a like just a random person. That is a good NBA player. So, W hit right there. Jalen Green. All right, Zaire Williams, Cameron Thomas, and Evan Mobley. Got the rookie card. I thought that was on, like, say, Marquette. I was like, what the heck? But that's USC, of course. And Moses Moody. I don't even care. That was amazing. So let's go ahead and, like, just look at these. Look at what we're looking at here, guys. Like, we've got Jonathan Kuminga, which I think is probably one of the better hits that we got out of, like, even compared to the Cade Cunningham. I'm assuming he isn't too well known at this point. Like, now, of course, we know him because he's on the Warriors, and he's a great player. But, we had we had 2 Cade Cunninghams. One that's, of course, your normal rookies and stars. Same thing with the Jalen Suggs at Gonzaga, and then Jonathan Kuminga. We got an auto. We got this, which honestly might genuinely be my favorite card out of all this with the Jalen Green. Of course, I don't think we're beating the patch with any of this other stuff. And then the Jalen Johnson rookies. I actually want to know if with that Jalen Johnson pack, with it having the Josh Giddey, is that like a God pack? Like, I of course, I'm using Pokemon terms there, but like, is that like an insanely rare pack that like people chase after? Because we generally got like 4 Jalen Johnsons out of it, if you remember. And then we've got the Josh Giddey patch, if I'm not remembering correctly. So that, like, to me, I don't know what to say. Let me know if I should open more football, baseball, basketball, soccer. I don't care. Let me know if I should go back to that Walmart, though, and pick up some more of these, or just see whatever else they got on, clearance. Because, yet again, this is what, 1/3 of the original box price? Less than that. And we have a lot of hits to show for it. So yeah, that's all for now. Like and subscribe. Peace out.